There is such a thing as loyalty, you know. We're family too.
Loyalty is who's standing beside you when the war starts, and I'm damn sure it wasn't you.
Shalom, shalom. This is the brother I Shore from Jim, Mississippi Gulf Coast. Before I get started, I want to give an infinite honor and glory and praises to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Ruach Kodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders from Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth without faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you, I say shalom. All right. The title of this lesson is just going to be winning war, loyalty, and true brothers are shown, man. All right, and in these times, in these times to come, man, we are at war, man. Okay, and we have to make sure we show ourselves brothers, man. You know, in these times to come, man, which is really loving your brother is the second most greatest commandment, man. All right, it's right behind, and it's likened unto what? Loving the Lord with all thy heart, man, which is the first greatest commandment, man. Okay, so in these times, you gonna show if you love the Lord if you loving your brother. In these times, you gonna show you gonna fight for the Lord if you fighting for your brothers, man. All right. These these are the things, man. I ain't talking about physically fighting. Okay, I'm talking about spiritually, man. Helping brothers, man. All right, get through things, man. Being there for brothers, man. Showing that act of charity, that act of kindness for brothers, man. Okay. Because if you do that for a brother, you're doing it for the Lord, man. Okay, and right quick before I get into this lesson, this is Matthew 25 and verse 35. It says, "For I was hungry and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger and ye took me in." This is the Lord Yahweh speaking. It says, "Naked and ye clothed me. I was sick and ye visited me. I was in prison and ye came unto me." Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee and hungered and fed thee, or thirsty or gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king, Yahushua, shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Okay, so you do it to a brother, man. You doing it to the Lord, man. All right. So in these times, man, we have to show forth. All right. For one another, be there for one another, man. Okay. This is Proverbs 17:17. It says, "A brother loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity." All right. And when you go into born, you just go into born because it says a brother is born for adversity. When you go into the word born, just real quick, it says come into existence as a result of birth, carry, display. All right. So brother is put on display, man, in them times, man. When you going through something, a brother gonna show forth. A brother's gonna show forth, man, when you going through something, when you battling something. A brother gonna show forth, man, his loyalty. All right, his love, his kindness, okay, his long suffering. Brother's gonna show forth that, man, for one another, man. All right, and then when you get the word adversity, real quick, you get the word adversity because it says a brother is born for that. It says a state or instance of serious or continued difficulty or misfortune. All right, so continue. So a brother gonna be there, man. When you continuing in trials and situations, a brother will be there. See, in the world, see in the world, you got friends, okay, and you know once you graduate high school or woo or college or whatever it may be, however it fits you, you know, and you probably get to hear from a man every few months, once a year or so, whatever. You see what I'm saying? But not a brother, man. See, with a brother, it's weekly. See, with a brother, it's daily, man. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So it's damn sure a difference. Okay. This Sirach 7, it says, if thou wouldst get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Right? You can't be too quick to call somebody a brother, man. You can't. They gotta prove it. All right, and let's just look up prove right quick. It says demonstrate the truth or existence of something by evidence or argument. Demonstrate to be a specified thing by evidence or argument. All right, so they gotta prove. All right, they gotta show themselves worthy. All right, to be a brother, to be in this thing, man. All right, to fight alongside of you, man. A brother has to be proven. And that's another thing. Like, you just don't be so quick to give that to somebody, man. That title, you know. Because this thing is, when you go into brother, it goes into lifelong loyalty, man. Deep spiritual connection, man. You see, that things like that takes time, and you have to show forth that, man. Okay. Something that's been battle tested, that's proven to endure. All right, whatever comes along, man. So don't be so quick to give a man that, man. Call a man your brother. Okay. That's why the title of this lesson goes in: when in war, loyalty and true brothers are shown, man. It says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of thy trouble, right, man? Some people are just around, man, just to be there. And as soon as things get bad for you, soon as things ain't looking too right, all right, you might be going through something, man. You think they gonna be there? Some people ain't gonna be there, but a brother will. A brother will. Brother will be there, man, to be that helping hand, man. All right? Matter of fact, this is Galatians 6:1. It says, brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such and one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. All right. So you help a brother, man, when a brother going through something, man. You know, a brother gonna do that off the muscle, man. He ain't really gotta even be said. A brother gonna do that, man. But see, I said a brother. Somebody who's been proven. Okay. But it also says, lest thou also be tempted. It's a balance. Okay. Do what you can for a brother. But that's still something. Okay. That's still important. It says, bear ye one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Hamashiach. Right. Bear ye one another's burden, man. Brother might be going through something, man. Okay. You bear that. You be there for however you can. All right. That's what a brother do. But back to it. This Sirach 6:8. It says, for some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of trouble. Right? It says some. Okay, some that's not brothers. All right, that's not of the Akim. Okay. So they you know, some people be there, man, just for the meantime. Not for the long haul, not for the long run, but for the short run, man. All right, some people are in your life just for a season, man. Not forever. Okay. It says, and there is a friend who being turned to enmity and strife will discover thy reproach. It says again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction, right, man? Soon as shit get hard, soon as something come up in your life, man, They gone. You ain't heard from them. They might say, "Oh, call me if you need me." You won't. They ain't gonna answer the call. They look right at that phone. I don't pick it up. You know what I'm saying? But see, we know what brothers, man. Brothers pick up that phone. Brothers might get right back with you. They might not answer, but brothers gonna get right back with you, man. What going on, Doc? Everything good? You see what I'm saying? A brother is gonna be proven. Okay? And even more in these times to come, man. Brothers are gonna prove more. All right? The love that they have for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The love that they have for the Akim, man. All right? It says, but in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself and will be bold over thy servants, right, man? And prosperity, oh, man. Mugs will be with you, man. They'll be jumping in joy, turning up. You know, everything's all good. Yada, yada, yada. They turned up with you. You know what I'm saying? And from a view of not really putting on your glasses, you'll swear that man really loyal to you. That man really care about you. It says, if thou be brought low, he will be against thee, right, man? Be brought low, man, you couldn't tell who was your enemy. The enemy that you knew you had and the enemy that you didn't think that was your enemy, man. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You got people, man, in this world, man, I done seen be hanging with somebody, and soon as that person go through hard times, he telling everybody and their mama, well, he should have did this. Well, man, that's his fault, man. He want to sit over here and da-da-da-da. But you was just, you know what I'm saying, you was just with him. But you gonna sit over here and talk bad about him. Be against him now, because he ain't got everything no more. You know what I'm saying? It says, separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. Okay. So take heed to thy friends, man. The Akim, the brothers, the true brothers, man. Okay. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And I think I got some more. And it's Sirach 29 and 20. It says, help thy neighbor according to thy power, and beware that thou thyself fall not into the same, right, man? You know, but what, help thy neighbor, man. You know, the best way possible, man. You help your brother. You be there, especially in these times, man. We help one another. We be there for one another, man, to the best of our ability. All right. Okay. And man, it's gonna be shown, man. All right, true brothers, true brotherhood who really love Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Okay, it's gonna show. It's gonna show if you really love the Lord, man. All right, how you deal with brothers, how you treat brothers. Okay, in these times to come. All right, yeah, I'm in with that. I'm going to close out and give infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakagwadash. That belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim, the switching this truth without faith, righteousness, and sincerity. To you I say shalom.